Oh. How much far in Sacred Stones from when you played? Uh, Hopefully you found somebody that you're like attaching to. What, you still learn the weapon triangle, you mean? Hmm. Oh god, I don't like enemies. Everybody, time to rush in. Oh. Guess I'm gonna be the bait. Huh? Oh, your model, right? like who's raising? I'm like, oh right. Are you in range of one? No. It would just be one. Nobody else? Oh, we didn't get hit. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, you should be able to hear me now.
Oh, I've been hearing you the whole time.
Yeah, you can. The stream couldn't.
Oh.
Because like, you have to remember that Discord and OBS aren't using the same. Like, just because you can hear just doesn't mean they can. Because this is a different setting. Yeah, no, you didn't really miss anything. I was just saying how I did a bunch of grinding off camera. I did see the 100%ing Smash 3D Secondary Die thing. I'll talk about that later, in a little bit. But yeah, I got all the custom moves. I left the game on for like 50 hours. Um, what is it? Where's the challenge? Yeah, collect all Smash Run powers. This is the bane of my existence because right now I'm missing one, and from what I could tell, like looking online, you can't find these anywhere else besides just Smash Run. And the drop rate for these, I swear to God, is like the worst thing in the world. Because I had one left, and I tried going through Smash Run like 5 billion goddamn times. It felt like, and this thing just wouldn't drop. So I just used a hammer. uh, what I'm gonna do in the stream, I'll do Smash Run like a few times. just to see if we can actually get it to drop. If it doesn't, we'll just move on, but we'll give it, like, last chance. But, yeah, that sucked. And, yeah, customize 10 different characters in custom, we can just do that really quickly. And then it's just get 1,000 KOs, which we'll just kind of deal with by playing versus mode for a while. And I don't really get this Street Smash thing. If worse comes to worse, we'll use the hammer for that as well, but I would prefer not to. Yeah. I would not recommend completing this game. It's kind of arse. So I just kind of... It doesn't really matter what we do here. Just do, like, whatever. Change anything. I don't really care what I'm not gonna use this, so, like, whatever.
Back.
Yeah. I mean, getting all the custom moves alone was just a nightmare. So I assume the challenge will just unlock itself. Really, I can just put, like, a couple things in and that should count, right? Okay, yeah, cool. So... yeah, the Street Smash thing. How does this work? Like...
I think you gotta, like, ram them into somebody, and then they'll hit somebody else.
Right. Seems very specific. Yeah, it's like that one Kirby minigame we played a while ago. Kind of. Isn't that one from, like, Squeak Squad or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just... Hmm. Yeah, I don't know how to really set this up.
Yeah, and they have to hit each other.
So, hold on. What was it again? Like...
So, what it wants you to do is somebody has to hit, you have to, when you hit somebody, they have to run. You know how you said them flying?
Yeah.
You hit them into another person.
Hmm.
Like, imagine you hit somebody so hard that it bumps into somebody else.
The problem is that I don't know how I can set this up. Because they don't make this, easy. It's such a weird mode. Oh my god.
Ooh, this looks like a fun setup.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so I see. So when they have they have like a health meter or something. And when that goes down, they just get killed, like, really easily. I think. Is that how it works?
I don't know why Harry just trying to figure this out is fun to me.
Okay, I got one. Ugh. How many of it was like 20?
It's yeah.
God, that's gonna take forever. Ugh.
That works.
No, stop. Okay, hold up. No! Garbage. Hope it doesn't matter if I play with CPUs or not. Wonder if it's a good idea to have all these guys at once or not. It might be a bit too messy. So I can barely tell what's happening. Please! Yeah, this is kind of garbage. Okay, did that count? No,
Ow.
no. That didn't count, no. Wow, this sucks.
Ow.
Okay. That's like 2. Huh? Okay. No. Don't kill him. Ugh. Good. Hold up. Uh.
Yeah, I can afford to do this.
Okay, so it should work for just CPUs. So I should be fine.
Yep. Oh no, you're so good.
Okay.
Ow.
Alright. More of this garbage. I don't exactly know why my character's Olimar, but sure. Whatever.
Hmm?
Is it just random, or is it like...
I'm pretty sure it's random.
I don't know if that counted. Yes, how's everyone doing?
I've been doing. I sound like I'm struggling a little. Kinda am.
Hmm. Good.
Oh, well, that's gonna fuck me up.
Well, that didn't count. Okay, there's... How many
Oh my
times?
god, Niles, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Oh, 20? Oh, God, this... Hey.
Niles, you are incredibly sexy. Forget me, Fire Emblem.
No!
I swear, if you make it through this on my next run, I promise I will gay marry you.
Tuh!
No, guys, no, I'm not joking. He's the only gay option in this game.
Oh, wow.
Although I think it's the first time the series has done it.
Really? That's interesting. Wait, Fates?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say... Still this.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
Alright.
I don't know what happened there.
You know what? Let's try this.
Alright.
I want to see what happens.
Garbage! Worst.
Alright, everybody retreat, because my god, that was terrifying. Oh, no! I didn't think the damage would be that high.
Nah. Nah.
Well, back to the drawing board.
No. Frick. Stop being bad. I'm trying to... Oh my god. I'm really trying to set this up. It's like impossible. What if I just have two opponents?
I just did a simple fuck up. That's all. That's what it was. I underestimated damage. I should have checked numbers.
Just die. Ah!
Alright, let's try that again. Man, that was a good level up, too.
Whoa, okay. That's not...
Now it's got like 3 on one. It got 6 on one level up. That is so good.
Okay.
And now I gotta restart it.
Ugh.
Because I misplaced Nyx.
Oh, that was crap.
That was crap. You should have seen how bad I did.
Wait, who is that? Oh, that's Samus. Okay.
Eh.
I thought that looked like Pyra for a minute. It's like, wait, what?
On game. Reset the room, because none of these enemies are strong.
Stop moving around, you jerks. I can't line this up. Oh my god. Why? Why is this a thing? Oh my
I
god,
am
dude.
so angry.
Well, this is a great start. Please. Garbage. Having fun yet?
Hey, having fun yet? Quote Hades.
Huh. Eh, eh. Dude. Okay. You guys need to chill out for a second, please. Nice. Okay, did that... I don't know if that counted. Maybe? Yeah, whatever. Rawr. What the heck was this match?
Ow.
Okay. None of this is working. Dude. Oh my god. Kill me. Wow, this sucks.
Enemies in the middle, probably. That's a strong one.
Okay, that was like 2 maybe? Please just give me the achievement. Why? Why? Cool. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Don't think that counted. Yep. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. Sure. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now... I'll do a few runs of a Smash Run and see if we can get the stupid last Smash Run power thing. And then just kinda... do versus matches for the rest of the stream, I guess. If we get stupidly lucky, that'll be amazing, but I don't expect it. So we need to just worry about one specific drop. which is none of these things. Well, this is a good start. Like, some runs I get like 20 of the things and it's like still doesn't drop it. It's really bad. Yeah, those things. The one with the question mark on them. That's what I need to get. Everything else is pretty much worthless to me at this point. So yeah, I'll just do a few runs of this. It'd be pretty hilarious if I get this on camera, considering how many times I've done this and came up with jack squat, but...
Harry, be careful. Rule of funny.
Like, I would prefer to get everything legit, and I've gone pretty dang close in this, but even I have my limits. Like, this game was literally just destroying my life for a while, and I just got so sick of this. So yeah, the reason why there wasn't a Smash stream last month, or I don't even remember when the last stream of this was, but if you want to know why, this is why. Because this freaking grinding took forever.
Oh shit.
Like, yeah, this... Ugh. I kind of want to touch on it a bit more when Scrappy shows up, but... Oi, 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 this was bad. If he does show up, at least. I hope he does. Yeah, this is, out of the ones I've done so far, I'm probably... I don't know... I really don't think the other games are gonna be this, like, as bad as this one, because, like, this is by far the worst one to 100%. Like... God, man. Like, the worst thing is, like, there's nothing inherently hard about it, it's just so monotonous. Yeah, just... see if we get lucky. I doubt it, but it'll be funny. Really didn't get a lot of them in this run, so it's not looking good. Honestly, I kind of just wanted to get this game out of the way. That's why I'm doing it now. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and these don't. The final battle stuff doesn't really change anything, so we can just stand and not care. It really doesn't matter if you win or lose. So I'll just let them beat me up for a minute. Wait, what is? Wait, is this real? Wait, why are Nickelodeon characters in Sonic Cross Worlds? What the heck is going on? What? And is... I can't tell if this is a meme or not. Like... Minecraft? I'm pretty sure that's a meme. That doesn't look real. Apparently SpongeBob is in the game? What the hell? What? Why? What? Yeah, we didn't get it. Whatever. I'll do this like 2 more times. I don't know why I grabbed that. It's no point. Like, do Sega have some partnership with Nickelodeon or something? What's going on? Like, that's so random. Eh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Smash Run and at this point because it's a cool. In a lot of ways, I still really like it, but when you have to do the same thing so many times, it kind of gets dull. Like I can't tell you how many times I had to play this mode. It probably would be better if there were like more variants of it, but like the one map, yeah, after a while it kind of gets stale. I do like the idea of the mode though. Think like it could definitely be more fleshed out if they try this again. Really, this game's issue just comes down to the fact like if you try to fully complete it, it just kind of falls apart. Like casually, this game's perfectly fine. I swear to God, like, the drop rates for these items feels worse than a gacha game. It's so bad. Oh. Mm. Okay. Oh, okay, that's what this. There's one. Yeah. Screw it, just do it again. I don't want to waste losing this. And it was garbage anyways. Lovely. Do. Give me more things. Garbage. It's really not dropping a lot of them. Yep, you guys have fun once again. Seriously though, why SpongeBob? I'm so confused. What? Where'd that come from? Where the hell? It seems so random. Alright, last chance for glory. It's not gonna happen, but it'll be pretty freaking great. You want to be funny, game? This will be the time to give me the drop. But it's not gonna happen. Like the fact that you can get repeats is like the worst part. If that wasn't a thing, this would be so much better. Right, are there two? No, okay. I thought there were two doors right next to each other. Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Okay. I don't know why I grabbed the money, it's not needed.
Your silliness is needed.
Ugh. Place your bets, am I gonna get the drop? I'm putting like 90% no.
Let's go gambling.
There's like no shot. Everyone dies.
I don't like this ending. Let's redo.
Hey, that's the polar bear. Well, I'm getting a lot more drops this time, so that's good. Doesn't really mean I'm gonna get it, but it's better. Like, yeah, sometimes you just get a bunch of them, but like... It's not... It puts you into a false sense of security. You like... You think you're gonna get something, and then all of them are just gonna be repeats, because this game's stupid. Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's a consistent way of getting the kind of powers you need, or... Well, I don't know, but I couldn't really find much about it. Well... Nope, all this is worthless. All this is worthless. Please. Something good. No. Bad. God, man. All do you suck? Can I get lucky with one more? Yeah, it's too late. Eh! Okay. RNG gods, please. Woo! Oh god. Everyone dies. Ugh. No, I wanted to go down. There. Cool, okay. Is the game gonna pull a funny or what?
Ben is a
Nope.
fuck up.
Nope. It's a myth.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah. It's not happening. This game sucks. Okay. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of this is just go through all the stages, and just rack up some KOs for a bit. Just put everything on max, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'll just put everyone on random. It doesn't. Yeah, just yeah. So we'll end on Battlefield and FD. And then we'll just kind of do just go down the list, I guess. I know Scrappy suggested that I should skip the ones that are also on Wii U. I know that Duck Hunt is on the Wii U version as well. I don't know about any other stages that are like, what is it, in both versions. So I guess we'll see. I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, but just to avoid some redundancy, I guess. Because I'm going to be playing Wii U as well at some point. I think... I don't remember how many KOs I need. Like, I know I need a maximum of 1,000. I'm pretty sure I'm, like, above 500 at this point, so it shouldn't be... We should just be able to get this naturally. So that should be fine. A little bit annoyed that I can't get that last Smash Run power, but... Yeah, I have my limits. I don't care. I didn't remember... I kind of forgot trophies could spawn in versus mode. Could they do that in the other games? I do like this 3D land stage though. It's probably one of the better traveling traveling stages. It's better than Pac Land.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I've always been kind of indifferent to traveling stages, but this is definitely one of the better ones, I think. Like, I've never been too fond of Mushroomy Kingdom. Like, I feel like that stage is just kind of a mess to fight on. Especially on, if it's a 1-2. Like...
Underground?
Yeah, the underground stage, because it's just like... Yeah, good luck killing anyone in there. Although I think, isn't that exclusive to Brawl?
I think, actually, because... I think they just cut it out.
Yeah, that's really weird. Like, 3DS I get, but I don't get why it's not in Ultimate. But hey, at the very least, now we can just kind of not worry about any random garbage of drops and stuff. We can just play Smash. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. At least getting all the trophies wasn't too bad. Like, you kind of just do trophy rush a bunch of times, and then when you've done that, then you just kind of when you exhaust the amount of trophies you can get from that, then you just kind of keep checking the shop every now and then until that dries up, and then that, yeah, that's fine. Like, if you got customs and all that other stuff at the same rate as you got trophies, then the grind would be nowhere near as bad as it is. Because you get trophies, like, constantly. Like, the other games had the moments, but, like, they were never this RNG heavy. Oh, good. Yeah. If anyone has, like, random topics or anything, then be my guest.
Not really.
Eh.
Well, good thing I did not go over there.
Boy, am I glad he's stuck in there and we're in here, wherever the heck it is. Where's the caveman?
Somewhere.
Isn't that from, like, Skooks?
the whole video?
Yeah.
Don't know. Oh.
Okay. Probably won't show off all the Omega forms, because there's really no point, but it's a thing.
Oh, now you get the crit.
Oh my god, what is happening? Oh! Why did that work? I'm just gonna spam the home run bet.
That's what I want to see. Can you not? Of course.
Oh, jeez.
God, I gotta keep resetting that now. I'm mad. I got one good level up, I made a mistake, and then now I'm not that level up back.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I had to play this one without the save states.
Right. And you can't save in the middle of a chapter, can you?
you can't you quick save again.
Yeah, but like
if you're playing on casual mode, you can save in the middle. You can make a full save.
Okay, because like quick saves, like you can, what is it?
You stop. You stop.
Stop in the middle of it, but you can't like use that over and over again as like a save state or whatever. Yeah.
Nope.
It's just quick saves are kind of just a thing to where you can just take a break, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, was not expecting that crit. Okay. Okay, then we take those.
The other reason I'm excited to be done with this game is because I don't have to get my hand cramped anymore. Because like this... Ugh. Alright. Paper Mario. The Mario stages in Smash 4 are interesting. Like, like half of them are like some of them are kind of whatever, and then like there's another half of them that are actually pretty cool. I really liked like Rainbow Road is like one of the cooler stages, and then you have like 2 stages based on NSMB 2 on U, and it's like kind of whatever. At least 3D Land and the Galaxy stage in Wii U are cool.
You know what? Good enough. With all the bad level ups I've been doing with that, I'll take it.
Yeah. Eh. No.
Where am I?
Yeah. Everything's running fine, by the way, right?
I can see. Assuming the stream is everything, then yeah. Sorry, the screen share.
Insert comment about how this stage is cool until you get to the Bowser's Castle part.
Very daring today, aren't we? With your commentary.
I'm surprised that we still don't have a dedicated Smash 3DS, a dedicated Bowser's Castle Smash stage though.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. I don't know what game you base it on, or if you just make a Smash specific version, but like it would be cool. I love how broken this item is. I feel like Smash 4 really overtuned the OP items a bit compared to previous games. Nope, still not enough KOs. We're gonna be done with the game, and then Scrappy's gonna show up last minute. It's gonna be funny.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of Mushroomy Kingdom.
You know what? Sure, let's do this.
But does anyone remember what stages are in both versions?
Not at all. They're too long. Oh, I can easily bait him over here.
Oh, okay.
Can't hit me.
I just keep doing this. Or not. Eh. Why is that smash so weak? Okay.
Alright, everybody, we're moving in.
No. Jungle Japes.
I'll be okay. I will be okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna get hurt, but... Let me leave.
Did that seriously just kill me? Okay. Oh, that was good. Eh. Yeah, sorry, my commentary for this game's pretty much just run out. Like, this... like... Ugh. It's a shame, because I was looking forward to doing this game, but it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't so much of a fan of this one, to be honest.
Ooh, hello. Ooh, free iron bow, sweet.
Samosa. I'm gonna check how many carries do I need. Oh god.
Up, up.
A little under 300. Okay.
Okay, let's see how this arena fight goes. And crit.
I should be able to get that amount. Maybe put out to 4 minutes, just in case.
Silly. Oh, corn? What?
Oh, Corrin, okay, sure. But is anyone actually in the chat right now? It's oddly quiet.
I don't know.
Still there? Okay.
I'm just being quiet.
So how do we... Yeah. How do we feel about SpongeBob and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?
Listen, wait, really?
Apparently there's a Bikini Bottom stage.
I had a double take there. I'm like, wait, are you serious?
Are you serious? Why? I don't get it either. Apparently there's a Bikini Bottom stage.
Okay.
It's so random. Like, I don't... Is there some kind of... like, deal with Sega and Nickelodeon right now? Like, I heard something... like, I'm so confused. I mean... Transform just did have, like, Yogscast or whatever, so I mean, I guess this is a little bit less out of left field compared to that, but still. Like, what? I shouldn't be used for relevance but by doing this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hilarious, but, like... I don't know why. Like, I don't know why this is a thing. Like, what? It's nice to have a confirmation that the game's gonna have different speed modes, and stuff, because I was a little bit worried about how slow some of the footage looked. So the game has a 200cc equivalent, I think. It's not called that, obviously, but Speaking of kart races and stuff, I hope people will enjoy Mario Kart World in a few days. I don't know when I'll get to play that, but...
Well, I gotta work.
Yeah.
But hopefully it gets to me.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to World. It's like it is doing a lot of things that I've been. Well, I shouldn't say I never really asked for open world Mario Kart, but I did. I have been wanting like a substantial shakeup, especially given how long we've been stuck with 8. So I'm glad they're changing things up, and they. I think they straight up said that the Mario Kart 8 they feel like was the furthest they could take the current formula. So I'm kind of glad they're doing something different. I haven't really. I've seen people talk about how the character models look a lot more expressive and stuff, but I haven't seen people talk about how bouncy the vehicles look. They're very like whatchamacallit. They have a lot more personality than in previous games, which I like a lot, because it's like when you like drift around, you can see the vehicles like bouncing around and stuff, and it's really cartoony. I like that. Because like what I forget the wording they use specifically, but they compared World and 8's art styles to like 8 feeling a bit like more futuristic-y, I guess. Whereas like MK World is a lot more playful and whatchamacallit, not bouncy, but like that's one way of putting it, but like a bit more playful, I guess. Which kind of goes in with the art style as well. It's less realistic looking, like Mario Kart 8 could be at times, and more kind of what I would expect the Mario world to look like, I guess. Okay, what is this message? Message 1. Even in putting in R-rated movie icons in Mortal Kombat, like really cute, Robocop makes more sense. The series is known for name starting with S and being popular with younger generation. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Like, what relevance do Sonic and SpongeBob have together? Like, they're so yeah. What do we know that's coming to Switch 2 besides Mario Kart and DK right now, actually? I know there's a bunch of the third-party stuff, but...
start checking stuff.
Oh. Yeah, when
You're playing with items.
Yeah. I have everything set to max.
I'm joking, obviously.
I usually have items set to medium, but you don't have that choice in this game.
Ness. Wait, what are we trying to do now?
Getting a bunch of KOs.
No.
And also
You're
just
for fun.
Huh?
You're doing all random just for fun?
Pretty much. There's no reason for me to be playing specific characters.
Oh, why is the knockback so high?
Because I have it set to 2.0.
Oh.
When I get all the KOs I need... Huh?
There goes Zelda.
Yep. When I get the amount of KOs I need, I'll just put it to normal stuff. Because this is pretty much the end of the game. Like, there's nothing else to do besides this. Unless I grind Smash Run for like 10 hours, but like, eh. I really don't want to. Yeah. But my summary for this game, though, is that, like, basically, if you just want to, like, play a simple Smash game on the go or whatever, like...
just died.
Oh, yeah, he just... Okay. Like, it's a fun game to play casually, but, like, yeah, if you want to try and go for everything, it's, not very fun.
I mean, I'm happy to have the achievement board completely done, and then say, yep, I did it.
Yeah. It really comes down to a few main factors. It's like, the fact that you have to do a bunch of modes with every character. It's like, it feels really bad in this game. Oh, nice. Can you get rid of that, Nova? Thank you. It's really bad in this game because there's like 60 billion characters. And then you have like... You had to do Smash Run, Classic All-Star, a 100-man, all of those with every character. And it just kind of gets monotonous. And then on top of that, you have all the grinding you need to do with custom moves and all that stuff, which is especially bad in this game because, you know, the other games had, like, things you had to collect. Like, Melee had trophies and Brawl had trophies and stickers. But it was never that bad in those games because there weren't, like, a ridiculous amount like in this game. And at least with, like, Brawl stickers, you could get... You got, like, a bunch of those throughout the game. And then you could make, like, the sticker factory to get, like, the remaining ones. And, you know, it was a little bit tedious, but it wasn't that bad. Like, you'll eventually get all of them. And then with this game, you have, like, all the trophies. And you have more trophies in this game than the previous ones. And then you have, like, 400 or so of the custom moves, which is just ridiculous. And a lot of the time you're lucky to get like one custom move every like 20 minutes sometimes. And it's like, it just adds up. Like, after a while it just becomes the worst thing in the world. Because, like, yeah, the worst thing is that, like, there's nothing inherently hard about completing this game. It's just complete RNG. And, like, you know, it's fun for a little while, but after a point, it's just kind of... I'm just kind of done. Like, the other games were never this bad about it. But you know, it is what it is. I don't hate this game or anything. Like, I think the game's fun on its own. Like classic is all-star. I'm glad that the modes in this game are don't take too long, especially compared to Brawl. The difference really is just the fact that you have to do it so many times. And like, yeah. I think the other thing is that there's not a lot of variety. Like, you kind of just have Smash Run and the regular solo modes, and that's kind of it. Whereas, like, at least in the other games, you could do some other things when you got tired of it. You don't really have the option here. It's like, okay, are you tired of Classic? Okay, do some All-Star. You're tired of All-Star? Okay, do Smash Run. Are you tired of all of that? You're kind of out of luck. You can't really do much else. I don't know. Like, you know, Smash Wii U is probably going to be, like, bad for its own reasons, but at least there's a few more things you can do in that game. We'll see how that goes, but, like, you know. Yeah. Like, I don't really know where I'd rank this game as a Smash game, but like in terms of fully completing, I definitely think it's the worst one, which is unfortunate because I was looking forward to it, but meh. It has some cool ideas at least. I like Smash Run. I like I think generally speaking, Smash 4 has a pretty solid roster. But you know. Yeah. I definitely... Like, I can see, like... If I really felt like it, I can see myself trying to complete Melee or Brawl again. I can't see myself doing this game again. I kind of know I kind of know what to expect from Wii U because I have completed that game once before. Like it is definitely harder than this game because I do remember some of the achievements being pretty nasty, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Meanwhile, I'm just scrolling through my feeds. Sorry.
Yeah. I kind of just wanted to get all that off my chest. I don't know if Scrappy's gonna show up, so I don't want to just hold on to that for the whole stream. If he doesn't show up, he doesn't show up. Yeah. I know, I don't know, I feel kind of just a little weird about Smash 3DS in general because I have to wonder if like if this version didn't exist, like I have to wonder how Smash 4 would have turned out in the long run. Like would Wii U have like Smash Run instead? Like would it have both Smash Tour and Smash Run? Like what would it look like content-wise? Compared to what we have now. Like I like Smash 4 for what it is as like now, but like I do have to wonder how things would have turned out if it was just Wii U.
Hello.
Oh, is it Scrappy here now?
Yes, I've had a day.
Okay. Well, I kind of just went on a bit of a tangent. I don't really want to.
What?
I was gonna say I don't really want to repeat myself too much, but basically it boils down TLDR. This game's fun casually. Fully completing it is a complete nightmare, and I think it's the worst in the series in that regard. And I don't really plan on doing this ever again.
But you are gonna do it again with the Wii U version.
Yeah, at least okay. At least with a Wii U, there's a few more things you can do. Like it has the normal classic and all star, but like it has the special orders. It has event mode. It has like a few more modes in Target Blast, the Angry Birds mode. There's a few more things you can do, so it's not like at least like there's a little bit more variety, I guess. Honestly, like if they just made the RNG not so garbage, like this would be a lot better. That's really what kills it for me.
They really wanted people to buy both versions and then do everything twice.
Yeah.
Despite a certain level of connectivity between the two versions, yeah, you can't really share your custom moves, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Custom moves,
Yeah. I don't want to jinx myself with this because I said the same thing with 3DS. But like, I am looking forward to playing Wii U because I have actually completed that game a long time ago, like before. And I do remember enjoying it for the most part. Like it still had the RNG stuff and it's all that, but I don't remember it being as bad as this version. Like RNG wise, I mean. Like I could be wrong, but like I don't know, maybe.
I would presume it's about the same. It's just, I imagine it's a matter of there's just more ways to get stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. It's like there's not really many great consistent ways to get custom moves in this game. Besides, like you pretty much just play Smash Run and Classic a million times. Like again, like with Wii U, at least you have something like special orders, which is a pretty decent way to get like equipment and customs and stuff like that. And it's like a really relatively quick and painless thing to do. I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
Hopefully you can bring a friend in to do some of those event matches.
I would like to do the co-op events. But yeah, pretty much the only thing we need to do at this point is just rack up KOs. That's why I'm doing this right now. You suggested I should only do the stages that are exclusive to 3DS, right? Oh, Scrappy.
Oh, you asked me that question?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I asked earlier, and I don't think anyone knows which stages are exclusive.
Realistic stages. English. As far as I can recall, stages. Yes. Stages that are not exclusive to the 3DS version, that are in the 3DS version, are Battlefield and Final Destination, obviously. Duck Hunt stage retroactively. Wily Castle.
Oh, right.
and probably a few other, maybe a few retro stages.
Well, we've seen our fair share of Wily Castle in this playthrough, so...
Most of the stages, most of the new stages, like, what am I saying? Most of the new and returning stages were like kind of exclusive to the 3DS version. Like,
yeah,
kind of miss Smash games having like a bunch of new stages at launch.
yeah. Like, Ultimate at least has a decent amount of stages now, like, after all the DLC is said and done, but, like, it was pretty much just, the returning stages and, like, a few new stuff. I do miss when every franchise had, like, at least one new stage, usually.
The funny thing is, technically, that has never actually been the case in any Smash game, because there's always at least one franchise that got snubbed.
Yeah, I mean, usually you can't get everyone, but, like... I mean, Smash 4 kind of went...
Pardon?
I was gonna say, Smash 4 as a collective kind of went crazy on the Mario stages. Like, there's one based on both of the NSMB games that came out at the time. There's 3D Land, there's Mario Galaxy, there's Paper Mario, other stages... Oh, yeah, Wrecking Crew as well.
Wrecking Crew stage that has its own logo for some reason.
Which, yeah, the game tries to hide it. Like, it tries to pretend it's not a Mario stage for some reason.
And then 2 Mario Kart stages.
Yeah. Like, they went crazy with Mario.
That is what TV tropes would call a franchise original sin.
Like,
Mario always got special treatment in regards to stages. That's been as true as far back as the original Smash game when it got multiple stages when no other franchise got that privilege.
Yeah. I think it feels...
They had Mario stages for some damn reason, and we all had 5.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I think it feels the most egregious in Smash 4's case, because it's like two... like, when you can put like 3DS and Wii U together, it like... It's a lot.
Yeah, Mario got the usual special treatment in both versions, and then a lot of the stages between the 2 versions had the kind of had overlapping aesthetics.
Yeah.
A lot of grasslands, which has generally been the case for Mario, but seems to kind of hit critical mass.
Yeah.
Like Mushrooming Kingdom might be a barren wasteland, but honestly, it kind of being that actually made it stick out.
Yeah, I would like them to be a little bit more weird with some of the stage picks, like, I don't know, put in, like, Cool Mountain from Mario 64 for no reason, I don't know. Like, I don't know why that came into my mind specifically, but, like, I would just like some more straight, out there picks, rather than the normal stuff you'd normally expect from some series.
Kind of just, I think that's just another casualty of, like, the Smash's kind of expanding focus, like...
Yeah.
And... What am I saying? Melee was just a second game. There were only 13 playable franchises, so they could... Or just have, a normal stage and then a slightly more weirder, quote-unquote, backstage.
Yeah, I do like how Melee did it, where it's like, you did have, like, the 2 stages for most of the game series. I know they wanted to have a Fire Emblem stage, but they didn't have enough time or something.
Yeah, there was definitely meant to be the Arcania stage or Arcania stage. Shadow.
Maybe it'll be a character someday. Yeah.
Yeah, Melee just had Melee's context for its development was interesting, that it could just kind of be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And again, only one of their prior Smash games, so they didn't have to worry, I guess. Saying, I don't know. Like a fair amount of Smash, of Melee's new stages are basically just retooled Smash 64 stages, like Corneria basically being Sector Z Part 2.
Yeah.
Being like Planet Zebes. Like, it's kind of weird they did that so often.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I guess in some cases they did reimaginings of old Smash stages. I guess for the front stages of Melee, and then the back stages could sometimes get a little more esoteric. Like, it's kind of, excuse me, like Melee has its competitive scene for a reason, but it's kind of, I guess, kind of funny. I think we forget just how weird some of Melee stages can be.
Yeah, I think the thing is with the competitive scene is that, like, a lot of that stuff doesn't really get played. So, like, that side of the community kind of forgets how crazy, weird those stages can be sometimes.
Like, Pokefloat is a freaking weird stage.
Yeah. Isn't it just a bunch of Pokemon Stadium assets?
Probably, like... like, Melee is a pretty visually cohesive game, but yeah, they have to kind of cut corners when as necessary.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty impressive just how visually cohesive it is for a somewhat rushed launch window title.
Yeah, wasn't it? Was it like 13 months or something like that? Was it?
2 months is probably about right. Like, probably not much longer than like the dev cycle for Wrath of Cortex.
That is depressing. Yeah, the fact that Melee came out as well as it did is really crazy to me, because it's like, the game was like horribly rushed, but it doesn't. In some ways you can tell, but like in a lot of ways it doesn't feel like it.
Like, the only real, I guess, the only like notable quote unquote compromises are like the clone newcomers, and I guess adventure mode kind of petering out on the side-scrolling stages after a while.
Yeah, adventure mode especially feels like a case of lack of time. Like I can't imagine like the game turning into a bunch of regular Smash matches is what they wanted it to be. But you know,
it's fine for what it is. Like, I definitely feel like it could have used, if it had gotten a few more months of development time, probably would have had at least a little more adventure, any adventure mode.
Yeah.
Still waiting for like that happy medium between its adventure mode and subspace.
Yeah, I think a marriage between all the different adventure modes could make for a really good single player.
I'm sorry, I thought Purple Greninja was Crystal for a moment, and I was like, what happened?
Ah! Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to make that Smash roster prediction thing. Because I said I wanted to do that, but I just kind of never did.
I have been working on, I guess, expanding my little what-if roster, and it's kind of become an obsession. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
It's fascinating. Like,
Like Kermit.
Yeah. Like, I don't know how much, like, we've had this conversation a bunch of times, but like, I don't know how much the roster's gonna be cut down, if at all, but like, man. Like in some ways, I would kind of want things to be trimmed down a bit, because then, I feel like it would give the devs more of a chance to, do stuff like give like more of the franchises like new stages again, and not have to focus so much on bringing everything back.
It'll be interesting. Smash is such an iterative franchise that, yeah, it just kind of builds up. Kind of keeps on building off of what came before. That's always been true, though.
Yeah.
What was I saying? What was I saying? I guess it's kind of notable, I guess, with remixes and just music in general. Like, a lot of games got covered in like Melee or Brawl, and while the music teams would get some interesting deep cuts afterwards, but yeah, to some degree they didn't really let the work be done.
Yeah.
It's kind of kept going back to the same wells for certain tracks or games or series.
Yeah.
So by Ultimate or Smash Me's time, we have like 4 or 5 remixes of the same song.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We don't have enough versions of Donkey Kong being clearly.
Yeah.
It's like, again, there's some tracks I like seeing get arranged every game. It's like, it just feels like tradition. But it does, like, there's a point where, like, you know, there's certain games, certain franchises that have, like, nothing.
Yeah.
I wish someone would step in
Sonic,
on that.
yeah. Like, the thing is, like, I do commend Sakurai for doing, like, letting the whatchamacallit, the composers remix what they want. But at the same time, I wish there was a bit more of a, balance between, like, remixes between, like, for the series. I feel like Brawl got that pretty good. Like, I feel like, most, if not all, franchises got at least something in Brawl, whereas I feel like in Smash 4 and Ultimate, it's a little bit more biased.
Every Brawl was the second and final time where every franchise of a playable character got at least one arrangement.
Yeah. Like, I would definitely prefer to go back to those days, because it feels a lot more fair, a lot more like, you know, everything gets something at least. It was like, I like Mega Man, like, and what is it? Castlevania and Fatal Fury. Like, the soundtracks are great. Like, no problems there. But, like, you know, I want other series to get stuff as well. Like, yeah.
This is, I guess, kind of tangential. I guess I appreciate Brawl for having some regular riffs alongside the arrangements, just to provide some more quantity.
Yeah.
Though I do kind of. I'm not gonna say we should go back to Melee's smaller soundtrack, but I do kind of just like how bespoke everything was for.
Yeah.
Stages.
Yeah.
I think Brawl kind of hit the sweet spot there, where everything got enough arrangements and there were enough rips, so the stages weren't like limited to just 2 songs. But
yeah, felt pretty nicely balanced.
There are some, like, even Brawl has a few missing gaps, mostly of from the GameCube era, where very little stuff got actually remixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess have no remixes in Brawl.
That is strange. Especially since Toon Link is in the game.
Like, Wind Waker has rips, but just no remixes. They're just...
Yeah, I know Dragon Roost is a theme in that, but it's just ripped right from Wind Waker.
It's like, it's a GameCube era, the music was pretty orchestral already, but it would have been nice to have a new take on some of the stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, admittedly, I think Yeah, Melee, I think like the strongest remixes in Smash are usually of like the older 8-bit tracks because they have to kind of go take some liberties with those.
Yeah.
It would be nice to, I guess, get something interesting for some of the newer stuff. Like, I think, again, it's a case-by-case basis because I like some of the one-to-one remixes, but yeah, I think, I guess, tracks that are arranging old stuff from newer games probably should, yeah, I guess be less afraid to kind of do something a little weird with them.
Yeah.
Give us a jazz Midna's Lament, I don't know.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I liked, like, oh man, like, just, I really liked how creative Brawl's remixes were. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're great. Honestly, I'm due to have another listen to all the OSTs in Smash.
Yeah.
Like, I think Melee's is more cohesive, but Brawl's has a nice eclecticism to it.
Yeah, I think Melee feels very, yeah, it's, cohesive is a good way of putting it, because it's like, you can tell that, they're all part of the same game. Like, they all have a distinct, like, I don't know how to put it, like,
General vibes.
yeah, the general vibe and stuff, like, you can tell they're part of the same game, whereas it, with Brawl, it's a lot more, like, varied in genre and stuff. So, I don't know, it's interesting. I definitely think, Brawl, still probably has my, I think it has the, most consistent quality in terms of remixes for me. Like, there's ones that I really like in, 4 and Ultimate, but like, okay, we got all the things done.
Congratulations.
And that should mean we have all the trophies now. Yay!
Ah, dang, congrats, Harry.
Yay! So we technically we technically completed the game, but I still for the sake of just, you know, showing off everything, I do want to show off all the stages. So at this point we'll just kind of actually no, let me put the damage ratio back to normal. Yeah, we'll just go through the remaining stages, and then we'll look at the trophies and pretty much just wrap up at that point. So it's not too much left of the game. Yeah, in terms of completing things, the game's pretty much done. So. Anyways, what were we saying?
You were talking about how you... I think you're saying, I believe you said that Brawl has what you think to be the most consistently good, have most consistently good remixes.
Yeah. I know, like, I don't know if some of the, I don't like like bringing up like nostalgia into things, but like I don't know if part of it is nostalgia speaking, but like, man, I don't know, I just really love Brawl's remixes.
They're solid. They're solid. I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't know if there's any real difference. I guess if there is, yeah, also, I guess the eclecticism might have just helped it out at some points. It was before, I guess it was before Sakurai kind of leaned on the composer and said, hey, make everything quote-unquote battle ready, which usually just meant a lot of electric guitar.
Yeah.
And Brawl's remixes have plenty of that. See the 0-2 theme from Kirby, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has stuff like Stickerbush Symphony or Dedede's theme is really good. That remix is like one of the best.
I don't know, maybe because Subspace had to have some of its own remixes that you got a few, I guess, differently paced songs like Dark World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed having a few slower paced remixes. Like,
Yeah.
Depth Melee is not really what I call battle ready, but
Yeah. I like how much variety Brawl has. Like I think the fact that like actually I'm gonna put that like level 6 just so they don't go too crazy. Like just the fact that like subspace is a thing, like that makes me associate a lot of themes with subspace, and it's kind of I don't know. It kind of gives them more of a more of a character in some ways, just because it has like that association with them. Which isn't really
not
as
a
much.
remix, but
Yeah.
I the theme. I just associate it as the Subspace music.
Yeah.
I guess since this is somewhat on topic. Yeah, like I don't know. I'd have to listen to them back to back to really have a comparison. But sometimes just the sound of Brawl's remixes feel better than the stuff I heard in Smash 4. Like Brawl's remixes had plenty of MIDI, but seems like it just sounded better sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I yeah, I don't really know how to feel about that. I definitely prefer Brawl's DDD theme over the Smash Wii U one. Like, I don't really, I don't know.
I haven't heard that one in a while. They're going for pretty different things, but
yeah, the sound of that one just isn't really my kind of style, I guess.
I was just referring, I guess, more just I guess a slightly more, occasionally slightly more synthetic sound that some of the Smash 4 remixes have.
Yeah, I would say like,
Ultimate,
oh yeah.
because like Ultimate kind of tried to move away from that.
I honestly, I don't remember what remixes were in Ultimate offhand, or like what new ones that got added.
I played every fight in World of Light, so I should know most of them.
Yeah.
There were, I mean, there's a good amount. It's just
yeah.
Just franchise is a little off. Weirdly enough, I can barely remember any of the new Mario ones. Like maybe the Spirit Battles didn't use them often. Like, did any Mario? A few did. Like Mario 3 got a remix of Bowser's boss battle, which is good.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, didn't Delfino Plaza get a remix in Ultimate?
Yes, it did. Sunshine finally got at least one remix in Smash.
Yeah.
Like, those Mario 3 and Sunshine, those the only mainline Mario games that got remixes? I cannot.
Is that true? That's...
No, there has been something else.
That feels wrong.
I don't think any of the new Super Mario Bros. Games got arrangements this time around. I'm not sure if any of the Galaxy games did. 3D World didn't get anything.
I know, was it Fated Battle, or the final battle in Galaxy 2 got in? It didn't get remixed, but it got in. Was that in Wii U?
I cannot remember. I've actually only given Smash Wii U's OST a full listen, like, once. And it was kind of hard to... It was pretty much... The playlist on YouTube was pretty much like the entire OST, so I include like rips from older games and rips from older Smash games, so everything was kind of mixed together.
There's plenty of Brawl's non-gameplay, non-graphical design you love, such as sound and presentation on Nintendo's history. Yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, I think Brawl, definitely, Brawl might be the best one in terms of being a gaming history kind of thing. Like, there's some stuff that I like that Wii U does, but I think overall, Brawl might be the best in that regard. Maybe. Oh no.
I'd have to look at Smash Wii U again. I didn't play it enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be definitive with that statement, but like, yeah.
There's a case to be made for Brawl because they still had trophies, and if they weren't, even if they didn't have as many like new trophy models as Melee did, but
Yeah, there's that, and then it had like all the stickers, obviously, but like, the stuff like it's the game to introduce like the masterpieces thing, and had the
Chronicles does nothing, but I'm happy to have it.
Yeah, yeah. And it was back during the. I think it's also back during the time when the roster and all that was pretty modest compared to today. So like, it wasn't crazy to, or like outlandish to like look at everything.
I guess. I don't want to downplay like the efforts at preservation or just general historical history that Smash 4 and Ultimate did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just by virtue of only having 2 guest brawls, maybe the last time where I felt like the Nintendo focus was still like the main focus.
Yeah. I think it's really the fact that like there's no description or what have you with the spirits and everything was like that really just I feel makes it a lot less like a celebration, or not a celebration, but like a gaming museum kind of thing. Like, I don't really get that feeling from Ultima, which is a shame, because in terms of the amount of IPs being like put in the game, it's easily the best one in that regard. But the way it like presents itself, it doesn't really, I don't know. It doesn't feel as special as it should be, I think. Yeah, Brawl has a really good gallery theme.
I think it's if they just I think it's a little English. I think it's just a matter of presentation in some degree. It's like the sticker album is literally not that different from the Spirit collection. It's just it feels like a scrapbook, so that's makes it feel special.
Yeah, the presentation has a lot to do with it. I think it also helps that it was a secondary collectible in that game, where you still had the trophies and all that other stuff. Whereas in Ultimate, you literally just had the spirits and that was it.
I'm like watching a video of all of Brawl's trophies, and I'm like, Yoshi had like Jack all. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even a trophy for Baby Mario. Or actually, no, they did have Baby Mario. They did have Baby Bowser. Melee had Baby Bowser. They had to make a new model for that.
Yeah. I do like how a lot of Melee's trophies were like custom made. Like, yeah, Brawl had a lot of ones that I just kind of ripped models from other games.
I appreciate Melee doing all that. It was mostly kind of done out of necessity half the time because characters just didn't have any 3D appearances, or they had only N64 appearances. So yeah, like that stuff would clash harder with Melee's aesthetics than like a GameCube era model would clash with Brawl's aesthetics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Melee still had N64 models as trophies anyways for a few characters.
Yeah. Nova, you mentioned the boss battles thing. I still don't understand why Ultimate never got a boss battles mode. That feels like that seems like such an obvious inclusion, but it just never happened. So, it's kind of cool that Sephiroth's Classic is a boss rush, but like it's not the same. Like I guess maybe they didn't want to have to make a all-star rest room because they would have to do that if they made it, but eh. Oh well. Yeah, I will say, there are some really good remixes in Smash 4. Like, Gerudo Valley is like one of the best things ever. Like that one's really good. A lot of the Mega Man stuff is pretty good. I'm kind of drawing a bit of a blank on the other stuff right now, but like, you know.
Spirit Tracks theme.
Oh yeah, that was really good too.
The handheld Mario Kart Rainbow Road medley is lovely.
Yeah.
Like that's a wake up on a rainy Saturday morning play a game theme.
Yeah.
There are absolutely solid remixes in the later games. It's
yeah.
honestly, yeah, like for me, yeah, probably some nostalgia and I guess just a bit of personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's good remixes, just the distribution's just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, that's really my issue with it. Like a lot of remixes are good, but like it's a preference thing, and also just I wish it just was distributed more fairly.
Like, trying to think, Melee, not Melee, Brawl has 13 franchises with playable representation. By the end of Smash 3 and Wii U's DLC cycle, it was like, what? Probably 23?
Hmm.
So, yes, you have to focus more. If they wanted to give remixes to everything, they'd have to, spread stuff out a lot more. Probably give less focus to, like, some more esoteric games, like... Yeah, Brawl's probably the only time we're ever gonna get a Yoshi Touch and Go remix, because that game was new when Brawl came out.
I didn't even realize that got a remix, that's funny.
Yeah, Yoshi didn't get a bunch of remixes in Brawl, but they had an okay spread.
Yeah.
They had, like, what, two, technically three from Yoshi's Island 1, one from Yoshi's Story, one from Yoshi Touch and Go, and one from Yoshi's Island DS, so...
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much all those Yoshi platformers of the time got at least one remix.
Right.
Except for Topsy-Turvy, I guess. Yeah, that was just by virtue of the focus, I guess, being smaller, the composers could afford to kind of just dig a little deeper into certain franchises.
Yeah.
As far as I know, did we get any remixes from Donkey Kong Country 2 after Brawl? Like, does Ultimate have any?
I don't remember any. From DKC 2 specifically, or just beyond that? I just remember Gear Getaway. I don't remember if there were any other DK remixes outside of like the usual DK Island Swing stuff. Maybe? I don't know, I don't remember.
I mean, like, yeah, I meant like remixes from DKC 2 beyond Sticker Brush Symphony and Brawl.
Oh yeah, I don't remember anything else.
Smash 4 definitely had other Donkey Kong remixes. They did like a quasi remix of the Donkey Kong Country Returns title theme.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the DKC Returns vocal thing. Like that's funny.
Yeah, there was like, yeah, Brawl just right place at the right time. I guess it could have.
Yeah.
Was could afford to kind of get a little more esoteric at times. Like, still like there's still gaps in that OST. Like Star Fox Adventures and Command have no music, like at all.
Yeah.
Majora's Mask had one rip, which was already kind of just a remix of the standard Zelda theme.
I do have to wonder, like, how things would be if Crystal was the first Star Fox rep instead of Wolf, because like, wasn't that what Sakurai wanted to do, but making Wolf was faster.
Honestly, I have no idea. It would be interesting. They probably would just actually probably be more Assault Command Crystal than Adventures Crystal, so they
Right.
can't see like the remainder of the Star Fox content in Brawl would probably stay the same.
Probably.
Maybe they did something from like a rip from Adventures, just say, "Hey, this is from Crystal's debut."
Okay, I'm pretty sure Boxing Ring and Goa Plane are
Both
both in Wii U, so I guess I'll just skip those. I played enough of Boxing Ring. Well, I say played. Pretty much what I did to get the 50 hours of playtime, I just had me and a group of Bowsers, all on level 1 at like low damage ratio and 99 stocks, and I just kind of I kind of just left the game running on Boxing Ring because it's like the stage where it's the least likely where everyone's just gonna fall off and die or something. So yeah, that was fun. I kind of just stood there for hours on end, but like, yeah. The problem is like you can't really like have 2 human players running in this, so without getting like another 3DS and another copy of the game, which I'm not going to do. So
yes. I just realized I don't think it occurred to me the stage is basically the success of the Mario Brothers.
oh, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to mention, like, clarify about something where the reason why I didn't, like, earlier with the music thing, I didn't want to like go to the whole nostalgia angle is because you know, I see sometimes where people say stuff like oh, you only like this because of nostalgia and stuff, and I never really liked that argument. Like, it feels very reductive and very I don't know, it just seems like a very bad angle to take things. Like, just saying that people like something just because of nostalgia feels... Nah, no, I don't like that. Like, sometimes people can just like things because it's what they like. And if they have, like, attachment to it in that way, then I think that's fine. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I will contradict myself with this later, but it's, I guess, especially funny because Smash Bros. Is already a franchise that's built on nostalgia.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I don't know, my obligatory remix of World 1-1 is better than your obligatory remix of World 1-1.
Yeah.
Why is Cinderella Slipper here?
I don't know, but...
I miss Nintendogs.
I do remember playing the demo a long time ago of the Nintendogs and Cats game. I don't know if modern Nintendo would, like, make another one, but, like, that would be interesting.
Oh, that was Cat and Nana. I thought that was Latios and Latias for a moment.
Oh, yeah. But, I was gonna say, yeah. Honestly, the thing I'm most looking forward to with, finishing this is, like, the fact that, like, I don't have to cramp my hands with with the 3DS anymore. I don't know why my hands cramp up with with this console, but
I mean,
yeah.
it's pretty small. Unless you're using the XL, it's a pretty small handheld.
Yeah. I mean, I am using the XL, but wait, what?
Okay, I talked over you. You go first.
No, I was just saying I'm using the XL, and even still, it's like just
Oh.
yeah. I don't know what it is. Like, I had no issues with the other DSs, and I was I remember being fine with the GBA growing up. Like, I haven't used that thing in years, so maybe it'll be different now. But like, it's only been the 3DS where I've had this issue, and I don't know why.
Because you're old.
Maybe.
Smash, I mean, some of that might just be down to the fact that you're playing these games playing a 3DS game for long streams as opposed to like just doing some pick up and play of, I don't know, New Mario 1 on a DS.
True, that could be part of it. It could be a mix. Yeah, it's probably a mix of that and the fact that Smash kind of requires you to do a lot of inputs really quickly when you compare to like a 2D Mario or something where you don't really you mostly just hold down like one button and you jump every now and then, but it's not like as much as you don't have to press buttons as nearly as much as you do in Smash. So I don't know. It might be that might be have something to do with it as well.
Man, I thought Pac-Man ate the bomb for a moment. Again.
You know what I mean? The other reason, if they were to bother with this, another reason a boss battles in Ultimate would have been cool is if, like, imagining if they repurposed the stage bosses into like regular boss fights, like the World of Light ones. Like, that would have been really cool to see. But yeah, oh well.
Sounds like Soul Calibur music.
Yeah. Totally gonna 100% Soul Calibur 2, lol. Oh no.
Yeah, good luck with Weapon Master mode.
I
Character.
I do want to try the game out. I don't know if I'll stream anything about it, but I'm interested to give it a try.
It's the best Soul Calibur game because it's the only one that was on a Nintendo system.
But what about the one with Stair Wars?
Not on a Nintendo system.
Didn't that come out before Force Unleashed? So it was like wasn't it like a marketing tool as well?
Yes, predates oh my gosh. Predates the Force Unleashed by a few months.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually surprised that game came out in the summer of 2008. Because I do not remember any marketing for it.
Well, for Soul Calibur 4 or Force Unleashed?
Soul Calibur 4.
Okay, yeah.
I only knew of it because of like I watched like clips of G4. I imagine for a lot of fans it's still not ideal, but I appreciate that they did try to make Sonic's fur a little different between his alt colors.
Yeah, it's a look. Yeah, it's something.
Like, they would not have let us have like a mildly silver-esque looking Sonic and Brawl.
Oh, okay.
Sonic's still maybe not better than Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man is probably the worst in terms of alts.
Probably mentioned this already, like several sessions ago, but like, I like that everyone has 8 colors now, but there's some redundancies.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, it's somehow in some respects it feels worse than Brawl's redundancy. That model for the Chaos Emerald looks very weird.
Yeah.
Wait, if you do a team battle on Smash Wii U with 7 Sonics, do they pick up different colored Chaos Emerald?
Oh, we have to test that now. I never thought about that. That's Oh man. I imagine they probably have like a different victory pose for team battle. What the heck is I don't think I've ever seen this Picto Chat
I've never seen it before. Like, I don't think I've ever done like Final Distance, like Omega mode for Picto Chat 2.
I'm not as familiar with Picto Chat 2's like gimmicks.
There's a Pac-Man homage in this version. I do wish Picto Chat 1 had been brought over to Ultimate as well.
That would have been fun. The Picto Chat in general is definitely one of my favorite like stage concepts because it's just, you know, making a chat system on the DS into like a stage where random things get drawn and become obstacles. Like that's a really like novel concept.
Any stages like based off like hardware, like I guess UI is always interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smash Mod made a stage based off like the GameCube's menus.
Yeah. I like it when the stages get a little bit more weird like that.
And I guess that's now, since this is probably our last session, I guess now is a good time as any to actually try and do that talk about Smash Mods thing I've been trying to do across multiple videos.
Yeah. Because I don't know when you'll get another chance to do that.
Alright, kids. If you're watching this video, I have no idea when Harry's gonna put up the new Super Luigi playthrough, so I missed my chances there. But it may not look like that if this video goes up first, which it probably will. So yeah, last several months I've been on just a kick of following Smash Mods. It's been fantastic.
Yeah. I like how those guys just let me have that.
He's a doctor. Let him through. We got, like, there's plenty of Smash Mods. I guess my personal favorite ones are, like, usually the ones that try to be, like, era-specific. What can I say? I guess kind of trying to be, like, what-if expansions of games, of pre-existing Smash games that try to kind of stay era-accurate. Something like Smash Remix, would be one example.
Oh crap, where am I? Yeah, I have to say,
Smash. done.
Yeah, Smash mods like lately I've kind of gone crazy. Like, I mean, more so than usual. Like, I feel like in the past like year or so, like there's been like a crazy amount of stuff in the mod space.
I guess. Yeah, it's been pretty nuts. Probably helps that. I guess we're in a bit of a downtime for official Smash games, and
Yeah.
that, and I guess it's been an interesting time. I imagine it helps that Melee feels like it finally got cracked open a few years ago.
I did want to mention it earlier when we were talking about the Melee Adventure Mode stuff. I think someone made a Mario 64 hack that's just the Melee Adventure Mode stages in like it made into custom Mario 64 maps, which is really really cool.
So I can punch Yoshi's.
Probably. I haven't seen it in a long time, but like this is really cool.
I'm surprised that I just get a little, given how prolific Mario 64 modding is. I'm surprised more people are like just dumping character mods from other N64 games into like that game's engine.
Or just making up something.
Yeah. I know. It's not Smash related, but like it does also remind me that Banjo-Kazooie has a ROM hack that's basically the worlds are just you go into like different N64 cartridges and stuff based on other games, and it's like.
Isn't that from the guy who like loves to like make a bunch? The guy who has like 50,000 ROM hacks for Banjo.
Probably. I know there's this one guy that does like a bunch of the Kazooie ROM hacks. But I know there's one that yeah, there's a Banjo-Kazooie ROM hack that's just the Melee temple stage just made into a Kazooie world.
That's that island from Wind Waker.
Yeah, that one as well, yeah. I think the Wind Waker one is funny because I think the plot is literally Banjo-Kazooie are just kind of wandering around while like Link is just sleeping. It's like you need to go and save people. Hey, what are you doing? But yeah, mods are going pretty crazy.
Yeah, they have. Let's just see what I guess Project M's successors have been getting.
Yeah.
I think someone got. I can't remember how long ago this was, but someone got Sceptile in Project Plus EX.
Yeah. There's a lot of new custom movesets. Like people are making a lot of new characters for Ultimate now as well. I think I don't remember all the characters offhand, but I'm pretty sure Rayman is like a character that's in early development right now. I'm very curious how that is going to turn out, like what people's interpretation of a Smash moveset for him would be like. Yeah, we have no idea when a new Smash game's going to happen, so it's cool to have like the mods as like a thing to happen in the meantime.
Hi, Nick.
Okay, I know a lot of these stages are on Wii U as well. Like I think all of these are.
Midgar and Umbra Clock Tower, yes. Suzaku Castle, yes. Mario Maker, yes. Not sure about Hyrule Castle, yes, I think, and
I'll do Mario Maker just because this is this can change like every time you play the stage. So Mario U on the 3DS feels weird. Good. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, like, what are the... like, I don't remember all the mods right now, but like, what are some of your standouts at the moment?
Smash Remix, which is don't think it's had any major updates since last year. I think it's done at this point, but had a good run.
Mm-hmm.
This is years old, but I think it does deserve to be kind of shouted out. Smash Melee 64, which just is exactly what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, because it was still like in that, I guess, quote unquote wilderness period of melee modding, and they couldn't really add actual characters. They could like do skins of other characters.
Mm-hmm.
So like Daisy for Peach, Darklink for Link, Leaf for Roy, I think. Yeah, but it's Melee if it looks like an N64 game, and I think they added at least one new stage and made some new remixes, so that was neat. And I guess following that tack, there's Super Smash Bros. 1, which is a Brawl mod, but it looks like Smash 64.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of 64 love lately, which is interesting.
Excuse me.
Oh crap.
Yeah, they Smash 1. Yeah, of all the current mods, Smash 1 seems to have like the fastest cadence of adding characters for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've added like what Sonic and Snake recently, and Ryu.
Mm-hmm. But how did I win? I thought I kind of failed in that fight. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I guess we'll just do Battlefield and Final Destination then.
It's just fun to see these. Oh my gosh. Fun to see like these glorified expansion packs for older games. It's
yeah.
I mentioned this probably in an earlier Smash 3 session. They got Lucas in. Wait, did I mention it? Might have been Aaron or Nick who said it, but yeah, Smash 1 has Lucas in. They're actually using his Earthbound 64 design.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that being talked about at one point.
Definitely wasn't me, that's for sure. If that's what you're asking.
Hi, by the way. I did notice you joined the call.
Oh, stupid headphones.
Yeah.
Wasn't being detected. Luckily, it's getting replaced. Hopefully tomorrow.
I'm actually trying to think how many characters Smash 1 has at this point. A fair deal. It might have more than Smash Remix at this point if you're excluding like the secret alts.
Mm-hmm.
Or slots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently they've been working on that for 5 years. I didn't even hear about it until last year.
Oh wow.
I know these people have day jobs, so like good for them.
Yeah. I mean, all of this is like just for fun. Like they don't like get a profit from this. Like there's something they do because they wanna do it.
Let's see what we're doing.
Yeah, it seems like most the most Smash games get a decent amount of love in the modern community, so you kind of get a mix of everything.
Even Smash 3DS has a bit of a modding scene, not as much as it should, but
I feel like the fact that it's on 3DS and not a home console kind of makes it a bit more awkward to do stuff with, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
maybe like excuse me. I mean, I think Smash 4 collectively kind of got screwed by Ultimate coming so early.
Yeah.
migrated over. Like, I think Smash Move should get, like, I hope Smash Move does kind of get like a more robust modding scene down the line, because I think there's stuff that certain things you could probably do with that.
Yeah. It has some funny mods and whatnot, but it's definitely on the lower end of the modding scene.
Admittedly, I think Brawl, just by virtue of having the kind of the longest consistent modding scene and being the last time a console Smash game was made for a non-HD console, means that it's just kind of easier to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's definitely, yeah, there's a lot of interesting mods, like Project Plus still is ongoing, and
I mean, like,
excuse me.
considering all that, like, Ultimate, has gone into the modding scene, fairly quick, all things considered. Like, they've already done pretty crazy things with that game.
I think I'm not sure. There's one mod, I think it's called Chaos, the Unbalanced mod returns. They have like,
Oh, crap.
they have like over 100 characters now. I'm not sure how they did that without like, I know like adding slots in Ultimate is difficult, if not impossible at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've heard interesting things about that one. I should look into it a little more. Like, Ultimate modding will be interesting to see how it evolves over time, because like, we're only scratched the surface of that one now.
Yeah, it feels like we're still in the infancy of that.
But then there's the cracked chestnut that is melee modding. Because like, people finally found a way to kind of, I guess, go beyond what we knew before for that one.
Yeah.
Like, the Acania build has been impressive to follow. Like, I don't think I was aware of it until like an Aaron Itmar video from years ago. And then it left my memory, and it came back last year, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But they just dropped an update video a few days ago, and it's fantastic.
So let's see, we have... Yeah, 707 trophies. And it doesn't... God, does it tell me... I'm gonna have to look back at the last stream, because it doesn't tell me which ones are new anymore. But yeah.
Let me see the summary for the Hammer Brother. Maybe I'll remember reading it.
Let me just... Well, let me look at this real quick. Why is it just a black screen? Smash Ball? Is that the last one I... Okay. Did I look at... Okay, so Greninja... Oh, okay, so I need to go up to... When... What was the first trophy I looked at in this? I think it's like here. Skip through. Oh, okay, there's another... When did I do that? Okay. Around here, near the end. Okay, Emolga. Okay, so... Sylveon is the last one that we need to look at, according to this. Unless I, God, there's so many here! Yeah, unless I like, there's a chance I might have missed looking at one of these, but it's fine. I'll just change the swap out the screen share. Change the OBS, so now you can see a different window. I don't know if you wanted to finish saying stuff about the mod stuff real
Who the
quick.
hell's a rabbit?
Ah! Oh yeah, oh racing. Bunny.
Oh yeah, mods. Okay, let's talk about. Oh yeah, the Cania build. Yeah, I don't know. Like whenever this is all Smash games are behind you, I would like to see some mods.
Yeah, I whenever we finish Ultimate in like 5 years or whatever, I wouldn't mind doing like checking some of that stuff out. I've dabbled in some of the mods here and there, but I've never really. I definitely haven't like streamed or recorded anything about them.
Yeah, the Cania build feels like it is to Melee what Smash Remix is to Smash 64. Just like a logical extension of it. Like, and whoever's in charge of arranging music for like doing their new music, just it feels like Melee's OST.
Yeah.
They have a wave race stage. It looks lovely. And it's like they got the new stages they've added, like they seem like they're not super wild, but they got some kind of fun gimmicks to them. They're not like just flat stages like some Smash mods are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. There's one thing. I want to see more like some single player get some love with the Smash mods. So I know the multiplayer side of things is the stuff that people care about mostly, but it would be interesting to see some like single player stuff. Like
There's
yeah.
There's been stuff for that actually. I think I mentioned this in some either in a stream or in a conversation with you afterwards.
Mm.
I'm not sure if it's Project Plus specifically or one of its derivatives, but yeah, someone basically modded in Waluigi as a secret fight in Subspace's stages.
Oh, that's hilarious! What the heck?
Like, you beat Waluigi and you can use him in Subspace after that.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Project Plus definitely has added its own event matches, which I think is just fantastic. The Acania build has a volleyball mode, and it's like a tag mode, which is more multiplayer. Both of those are kind of more multiplayer centric, but they're new modes. They're stuff beyond like competitive fights.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see someone like try and like expand Melee's adventure mode down the line.
Oh, that would be cool. I would like to see someone make a platforming stages in Ultima. Like I would like to see if someone can actually do that.
Oh wait, I forgot. Acania build and its sister mod Turbo DX have like new break the target stages for their characters.
Mm-hmm.
They're like it feels like you feel like you're getting some full content.
Yeah.
Like, thank you all to the Project M team for showing the way, first and foremost.
Yeah. Feel like we wouldn't have all these different mods otherwise.
Oh, I'd love to see you play Brawl Minus. That would be funny.
I have seen Brawl Minus. That is really funny.
Little Pig, who appears in Donkey Kong Country Returns to show you the ropes. If you're really stuck, you'll even get Super Kong to finish the level for you. Tutorial Pig can't be his real name, though, can it? Of course not. It's actually Professor Chops. So why are you calling him Tutorial Pig then?
Yeah. Did he have a name in return? Like, did he have the name Professor Chops in Returns?
I have my voice is already going out. I have no idea. Maybe Retro had like internal documents calling him that.
Yeah.
Okay, Knuckle Joe the Echidna. When Kirby copies his expert in all martial arts, he becomes a pro at hand-to-hand combat. Release Knuckle Joe in this game, and he'll jump towards the enemy nearest to you and unleash his mighty Vulcan jab, then finish him off with a devastating smash punch or rising break. It's pronounced Evie or Evie. Probably Evie. Manager of Verano, the most fashionable boutique in town. I'm guessing this is style savvy.
Probably.
With the style skills she learned abroad. I rarely see the word learned. She makes the best outfits money can buy, and when she's not styling, she's helping with the fashion contest. These boutique owners can show off their flair. Yep, this chic stylista is always busy, busy, busy. When does she sleep? Snow people. When it snows, keep an eye out for a pair of snowballs on the ground. Roll them and roll them and roll them, and then put them together to make a snow person. It could be a snowman, a snowmam, a snowboy, or a snow tyke. Each brings their own unique variety of wintry wonder. Oh gosh. Boss Galaga. A boss enemy from Galaga. No. When thrown, it spirals into the air and drifts for a while before descending on a fighter and using a tractor beam to pull them up. If the beam touches you, you'll be captured and carried off, so all you can do is wiggle around and try to escape. Defeating the boss Galaga won't net you another fighter. Sorry.
I'm surprised they don't just smash out.
And I cannot pronounce. I have never been able to pronounce this.
Isn't that Hakatate?
Isn't it? I don't know. Like I called it Hokatate for the longest time, but I'm pretty. Isn't it like officially supposed to be Hokatate? Or something like that.
I wasn't aware this was actually given a real name.
I think it was. I swear it was pronounced that in a game at one point. I could be wrong. Oh no! Sorry. What it is? I think it might be one of the Palutena guidances in Smash 4. I think it might have been Viridi or someone that said Hokatate. Like, we'll find. I don't know. We might have to do some research later, if I care.
Fuck. Okay, hang on. Palutena's.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's the first thing in YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
We're looking for fucking Olimar. We're looking for Olimar.
Yeah, I guess it would be the only one.
It should be in order, right? So Pikachu, Luigi, LA.
Important research.
Yeah, it's Mario. Rory, Game & Watch, himself, Dark Pedo, ZSS. Okay, so it should be around here because we're in Brawl.
Right.
Alright, Wolfman get. Don't mind me.
Yeah, Wario. Yeah, he smells. He's stinky. Yeah, don't let him up tilt you or get near 1 or 2 on hit.
Yeah.
It's a fucking free easy combo. Snake. Yeah. Oh, Ike. So PT. Holy crap, Olimar's really down the line then in Brawl, huh?
Yeah, Olimar was one of the last characters that was announced, I think. Are they still...
Diddy.
Olimar was the last before the secret characters were revealed on the site.
Right.
Oh, yeah, cause Sonic, DDD. Okay, here we go, Olimar.
Last before the secret newcomers were revealed on the site anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, fucking Palutena straight up says Hokatate.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like the way it's spelled, like, I imagine it would be like it sounds like a Japanese pronunciation.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. That's why I've always said Hakatate. But
Yeah.
I guess it's Hakatate now, like an actual, like, weeb would say it.
Right.
Okay. The flagship of Hokatata Freight has been reinvented as a bomb. To arm it, throw it, then wait. Or give it a nudge. Up to you. It'll shoot up in the air, then after a bit, fall back down to its starting point and go off. Go off, King. I don't remember where it was set off. You really don't want to get caught in a blast.
Oh god, not the bees.
The
Where's that from, though?
bees. Animal Crossing, yeah.
Oh, actual Animal Crossing? Oh, I thought they just added a random beehive just because.
Yeah.
I guess that
do
would make sense. That would make
sometimes.
sense. AC would make sense then.
Actually, it's an item from Crash Insanity.
Actually, that's not in this game. Crash is not cool enough.
No.
Bees don't like it when people destroy their homes. So if you break a beehive, I'm about to say beehive, they'll come out looking for revenge. Even if you innocently had the beehive thrown at you, you'll be the target. You can dodge all you want, but it'll probably get you in the end, and your stings will do a lot of damage.
Not the bees. Evil Koopa Wizard.
Kamek is a magic-wielding robed figure usually seen riding on a broomstick in the Mario series. You know, he normally does not actually use the broomstick in, like, mainline Mario. Well, okay, a few times, but Kamek
It's
doesn't
kinda-
even show up that often in mainline
He
Mario.
rides,
It's
it in
kinda-
the most, he rides it in the most important game, Super Mario Party Jamboree, coming to Nintendo Switch this year.
He kind of just uses the broomstick when he does the thing where he goes across the screen to buff, like, bosses. Like, he doesn't really use it
I
to
still think Kamek is
fight.
a Yoshi character first and foremost. I know he's a generic
True.
character, but still.
Yeah, he's mostly a Yoshi villain at this point.
So Kamek is in the Mario series. He teleports around the stage looking for fighters. When he finds one, he'll cast spells at them. If he hits you with one, your stats will drop, which, given that Kamek also has high attack power, is the last thing you need.
Oh yes, my favorite one.
Moltres.
Yeah,
favorite one.
Firebird.
Moltres is one of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon in the Kanto region, along with Arctic 1 and Zap 2. When spreading its huge wings and taking flight, it can make the flames all over its body burn even brighter. If you get hit by those flames during its fly attack, you might go flying even further than Moltres.
Wow.
Snorlax. Often referred to as a sleeping Pokemon, and there's a good reason for that. This giant lover spends almost all its time snoozing, getting up for just long enough each day to scoff up a tidy 400 kilograms of food. In this game, it soars into the air and uses its body slam attack, smacking into fighters like a giant wrecking ball.
So I'm surprised you got
Super
this one
mushroom.
so late.
This mysterious mushroom will just keep sliding until it bounces off of a wall. If you touch it, though, you'll grow and grow and grow. You'll get stronger and be harder to launch, but you'll also be a much easier target. Maybe standing out so much during a fight isn't such a good idea.
Oh,
Hey, is
Dunban,
that
hell
trophy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah,
Dunban
dude.
over
Hell
there.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Dunban was hailed as a hero when he stopped the Mechon. I'm going to pretend I pronounced that correctly.
That's correct, Mechon.
Stopped the Mechon invasion of Bionis with the Monado. However, he lost the use of his right arm in doing so. He's always looking out for others, and Shulk sees him as an older brother. Dunban and Ricky join the fight in Shulk's final smash, where the 3 team up to overwhelm the enemy.
Something ultimate.
Chain attack. Chain
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Something ultimate. What is it? Spoilers.
Born in a world of strife. Come on, say it. Say it, chat.
Wrong game. Or sorry, wrong thing. Okay.
Hammer Brothers usually appear in pairs in Super Mario Brothers games, with
Yeah.
helmets on heads and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they suck. Yeah.
with helmets on heads and hammers in hands and fingers firmly pointed up.
Yeah.
Bowser's elite troops never leg it when Mario shows up, except in Galaxy 2 apparently. And in this game, they appear solo, flinging hammers at the nearest target. They can also jump and throw, so stay sharp.
And the ones in Lost Levels that like try to go towards you. Oh.
Armored train. Armored trains are fast trains that never stop chasing
Oh,
Mario.
armored train.
I got
Got it.
confused for a second, like, what are you talking about?
Wait, what?
I get confused what Krabby was doing. I'm like, what?
It's making fun of the
Yeah, he's pronouncing it correctly. Armored train.
Ah, yes. Arbor.
Armor.
Making fun of the European
The
spelling.
incorrect way of saying it.
The British tongue.
God.
Until their
Really?
tracks veer off in a different direction. They're just as fast as a spirit train, so there's no outrunning them. When one appears in the spirit train stage in this game, it'll make the train jolt, speed up, and slow down suddenly.
I remember these things being like the bane of my existence in Spirit Tracks.
I mean the things that just instant kill you?
Do they instant kill you? I don't remember that.
And the evil trains on the tracks? No, they instant kill you.
Nicole Eveltel Johnson. With its wings spread wide, this legendary Pokemon looks just like the letter Y and a number 2.
Wow, really? really? You don't say.
816.
Since its name also starts with the same letter, it's difficult to imagine a more appropriate mascot for Pokemon Y. Apparently, when Yveltal's life comes to an end, it will absorb the life force of all living things. So here's hoping it stays strong and healthy. Why are Pokedex entries so morbid?
Yeah.
Have you played Sun? Bro, have you played Sun and Moon?
Yeah, right?
I've played a bit of it.
First attack is a crit.
It's Rainbow Road, something, it's a place to go when you die.
I love that thing.
The Special Cup's final course in Mario Kart 7. The space track takes you through Saturn's rings, and the craters on the moon. While fighting on the Rainbow Road stage, you'll fly around and sometimes even descend onto the track itself. Watch out. Shy Guys are having a proper race down there, and they don't break for anyone.
This is really cool. I like these the trophies that are like actual yeah, it's like a model of like the whole stage. Oh, that's really cool.
Who's racing down there?
Oh wait, what?
Is that Mario?
I think it's like Mario, Yoshi, and Peach.
But it's actually moving.
No,
Wait.
it's just like images on the on
the starting track.
on the starting line.
Ah.
Down there.
What, these?
Oh, the Shy Guys. Okay.
Oh
they're
yeah,
Shy Guys.
yeah, they're just Shy
that's
Guys. I was wondering what you. I got confused when you mentioned like Mario and
That's
stuff.
kind of a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because I thought they were gonna be like actual fighters, you know?
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, we saw it in Rose's trailer, so why not?
Metal Sonic. This robotic doppelganger was created by Dr. Eggman as a means to stop Sonic from interfering with his plans. But Metal Sonic's advanced AI chip gave him a mind of his own. At one point, he even stole Dr. Eggman's identity and took over his fleet. Naturally, it's up to Sonic to put a stop to this.
And like 11 other characters, but yes.
I mean, dude, they don't. It's called Sonic Heroes, so you know the other guys don't matter, right?
Oh god. They get participation awards.
Dungeon Man. That just sounds like a Mega Man boss.
Yeah.
The Mega Man boss. I was gonna say.
This is an Earthbound trophy. It's
Oh.
dedicated dungeon designer Brick Road. That cannot be his name. Okay, dedicated dungeon designer Brick Road used Dr. Andonuts. I hope I pronounced that right. Andonuts' knowledge to turn himself into this fully explorable human/dungeon combo, complete with ATMs, phones, and more. What?
I think you can actually see the guys you zoom into the model.
Oh.
Yeah.
And look at the eyes. Maybe it's an old. You know,
It's somewhere on the model. It's creepy.
I'm looking.
In this game, he'll slowly make his way across the Magic Hand stage every now and then. Feel free to use his head as a platform. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think Earthbound is a little weird.
Yeah.
A little. Have you seen some of the characters in the stages?
Yeah.
Alright, then let me square out.
Yeah, I know.
Cha-cha-cha, Shaman. No wonder this mythical Pokemon is so hard to find. In its land form, it looks just like a flowery patch of grass. Good luck spotting that in the field. Shaman has 2 different forms, though, and in Sky form, it can fly. In both forms, Shaman reacts to gratitude, hence its nickname, the Gratitude Pokemon.
No fly now.
Alright, let's get this.
These insectoids from the Metroid series emerge from their larval form known as a Zero. Not to be confused with the boss Zero. Key Hunters attack by either charging at you from above or spitting acid. That acid can paralyze you, and it'll even cut through your shield to dodge to avoid getting hit. If you defeat a Key Hunter, you'll get jump stat boost for your troubles. Star Force Mega Man. It's Geostellar, for Pete's sake.
No, technically this is Star Force Mega Man. Alright, here it comes. I'm ready for the brutal reinforcements that are about to hit me.
I'm like, it's what now?
Oh boy, here it comes.
In the Mega Man Star Force series, young Geostellar,
Stellar.
Young Geo Pittsburgh Stellar and his alien powerful fighter Mega Man. They've saved the planet on many occasions, but very few people know this Mega Man's true identity. He appears as Mega Man as part of Mega Man's Final Smash. That's a very brief summary.
Yeah.
Swirlix has a serious sweet tooth. It eats so many sweets that even its fur is sticky and sweet. Not that you should try eating its fur. In this game, it'll use Cotton Spore to slow down all of the other fighters. See? Definitely not edible. Fun fact, you trade Swirlix while it's holding a whipped dream. Oh, that's funny. It'll evolve. The bane of my existence.
Oh, wait, Spiny Shell. Wait, what the fuck? And hey, we call it a blue shell. Hello.
In the Mario Kart series, these blue shells play a big role, tearing down a track at a frightening speed before crashing down on whoever's in first place. When thrown, it'll hover around above a fighter's head, and after a short while, will drop down and blow up. If you find one targeting you, get ready to dodge that explosion.
Yep.
Pop ant. I don't know how to pronounce it. Papaya.
Isn't it pop ant? Pop ant? Like an
Pop
actual
ant.
ant?
Buffet? I don't know. Probably.
These rare enemies first appeared in the Subspace Army in Brawl. Their bucket-shaped trousers are packed with foods and items. They're not keen on sharing, though, so as soon as they see you, they'll bolt, carelessly dropping items as they run. I thought they tossed them at you.
I thought they did too.
Chase after them for custom parts and other goodies. Bullets William. Turn into a bullet bill and charge into your enemies to send them flying. The direction you fly in is pretty much set when you use it. You'll be unstoppable, but on the other hand, you'll fly so fast that you might end up a victim of your own bulletiness. Anyway, be careful.
Good. The bullet bills, I swear they're also like huge in Smash as well compared to how they normally are. Like, really.
Morton Downey Jr.
Wow.
The biggest of Bowser's 7 minions. They're his kids, Nintendo. Gosh damn it. Morton stands out due to the 3 strands of hair on his head. And, the big star on his face. He's more brawn than brains, and in New Super Mario Bros. 2, he appears in World 4, where he'll stay glued to the spot until you attack him. Maybe he just can't be bothered to move. Can't be bothered to move.
Mood.
Alright, there we go.
Master Core Memory. This fearsome being is what Master Hand becomes when he transforms. The black mass around it, known as the Swarm, mimics the shape of beasts, blades, and more, so it's heartless. Okay. and changes its attack pattern with each transformation. At higher intensity levels, it'll take on even more form. Defeat the Swarm to reveal the true core.
I remember like a lot of theories and stuff. It's like, what if that core thing in Melee's battlefield is his master core or something? Like, I don't know. It's kind of it's kind of interesting. Smash theories are pretty interesting because a lot of stuff is very vague. Like, they don't really give you a lot of concrete answers about this stuff, so you kind of just just kind of just a lot of headcanon-y kind of things, because they don't really give you a lot. Even like Subspace, like we like they barely explain what the deal with Tabuu is. Like, what even is he? Like, it doesn't really explain much of anything.
He's the bonus form of Majin Buu from Dragon Ball. It's hammer time. This is something you just can't stop swinging at all. You'll do a lot of damage with it, but you won't be able to jump in midair or use special moves. So if you fall off the stage, good luck getting back on. Oh, and if the head pops off, you'll be left waving the handle around. If that happens, man, are you going to look ridiculous?
Yeah, I will say, at least, you don't really feel like with Galeem and Darkon, like those ones, I think are less needed to, less interesting to theorize about, because they're literally just embodiments of light and darkness. They're very, straight to the point as you can get, so it's like, yeah. I don't know.
Gold member. From Tomodachi Life, this is a room for the elite of the elite, where everything is plated with purest gold.
I mean,
don't know how I pronounce that gold member. Purest gold. Displayed on the monitor is more money than you could possibly, further accentuating the feeling of wealth and luxury. Better hope you don't attract any burglars, though. Definitely a room to try out if you have money to burn.
Wasn't aware this was a thing. Interesting.
Spupa. I didn't realize its name is like Spew. That makes sense. Spupa. Scattered Speedway Pokemon. This bug-type Pokemon can harden its body to protect itself against attacks. In this game, it might bristle up and paralyze you with Stun Spore. However, can I avoid such a terrible fate, you ask? Just leave it alone. Don't mess with Spupa, and Spupa won't mess with you. Like, words to the wise regarding bugs.
Yeah.
Super Leaf. This item gives you cute fuzzy ears and a tail. And if you said that leaves gave you that, people would think you're smoking them.
I'm moving over with Nick.
Okay, we're going to be done pretty soon, so.
Bye, Jason. Remember, when it's just ears and tail, he's Raccoon Mario. Tanuki Mario is the full suit. And 3D Land decided to screw with that anyways. You won't be able to soar into the air like in Super Mario Bros. 3, but you can float by holding the jump button while in midair in 3D Land, which doesn't say that in the summary.
Yeah, that's very vague. That's a very vague summary.
It tells what games, like trophies have like games they're featured in, right?
Not in this. Like, what you're seeing right now is everything that's on the screen. Like, it doesn't tell you like games or anything on this.
It doesn't even tell you the debut.
Nope. As far as I can tell, I don't think there's any way to. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't tell you anything about that, which is weird.
Okay, that is very strange. Like,
yeah,
I know Smash Wii has like the galleries where they kind of organize stuff according to game, sort of. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure Wii U has the game thing, but
that is okay. That's a little weird. Okay, I'm not saying we should get rid of. I'm not saying we had to get rid of trophies, but it feels like they were just getting more and more compromised from each sequel.
Yeah.
It's like Sakurai was sending out calls for help. Nightmare. My favorite Soul Calibur character. This terrible being came from the Fountain of Dreams, bringing bad dreams to all of Dreamland. King Dedede sealed him away by shattering the Star Rod, but when Kirby restored it, Nightmare was able to come back. In this game, he shrouds the stage in darkness, making it impossible for the fighters to see.
No.
You know, that's a fair point. Like, how did that... the lore of Nightmare kind of confuses me.
I don't know. Wasn't it in... I don't know if it's, like, a official canon, but I think... Wasn't it in the anime, like, Kirby was, like, literally created by Nightmare and he just, like, rebelled against him or something?
I have no idea. All I know is Kirby is like a baby Star Warrior.
Yeah. I could be getting some of that backstory mixed up. I don't remember.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kirby was a weapon, like a living weapon to defeat Nightmare. I can't remember. Haven't seen the anime, and I haven't seen the movie of the anime in years.
Yeah, same.
I recall the movie being pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo put Kirby right back at you on Netflix.
Oh, they did?
No, I'm saying it should.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Okay. Pauline's heels are black.
Huh.
Anyway, one fine day in 1981, the new action Donkey Kong. But back then, the girl Mario was trying to rescue from Donkey Kong, Peach, was Pauline. Also, did you know that in Japan, Pauline was originally just called Link?
Yep.
This doesn't really tell us much about Pauline herself, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a hot take, but honestly, I think it was the first she actually 3D.
Wait, what?
I think Odyssey was the first time that her modern design, which is I think codified like 94 or 2006, like looked good in 3D.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Okay, collect parts A, B, and C to assemble your IKEA table. The legendary air ride machine Dragoon, which you can use to fly into an opponent. Aim well and they'll be long gone. If you're the one being aimed at, though, get out of the way stat. By the way, if another player has one of the parts, attack them to steal it.
How much do we have? Oh god, we still have a ways to go.
How many trophies did you get?
Yeah, we still have quite a ways to go.
I hate you.
Oh, wait. Wiggler.
Today is Tuesday, but let's pretend it's Wiggler Wednesday.
Yeah, boy.
These wiggly fellows are usually pretty easygoing. Just don't mess with the white flower on their heads. That makes them rather cross. Actually, given that they turn red and start charging around twice as fast, you can say they go totally berserk. If you see one go into double time wiggling mode, okay, you might want to stand back a bit.
Duh.
The localizers they were having a good time.
Yeah.
Bombchu, the mouse Pokemon. Wait. These little mouse-shaped explosives run along floors, walls, even ceilings. Throw one and it'll start running as soon as it hits the floor, getting faster and faster. As soon as it touches an opponent, it'll explode. It'll also blow up if you attack it, so be careful if your own Bombchu's passing by. Honestly, they look more like cats.
Yeah, I can see that.
Lila. So-and-so just loves to play supermarket. You can even play along and sell her things you got on the island. Except the tools you borrowed, of course. She can't afford to pay as much as retail, but she gets lonely playing by herself. So her parents, Cap'n and Leilani, try to encourage her active imagination. I can go for some Wendy's right now. The restaurant people. I know one of you's gonna say something.
Oh, yeah. Right.
says the stream got paused.
Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Can you see it?
I can see it now. Thank you.
Okay.
Bowser 7 children, plus Bowser Jr. Wendy's the only girl. She's bold, bossy, and big-headed. Okay, Nintendo. She's Peach and apples. She does. Like, I don't think Daisy and Wendy appear in that game together until Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
It feels like an informed attribute there. Okay. Despite her tomboyish nature, she's not afraid to show her pink bow and heels. In New Super Mario Bros. U, she shows off her graceful ice skating skills too, with a spin or two. Back shield, a floating shield from Kid Icarus upright. Pick it up and it'll protect you from attacks from behind. It's not perfect though, as it still can't block grabs or piercing attacks. Still, it'll block any standard attacks until it eventually disappears. So it's a pretty useful thing to get your hands on. I will not miss doing these. Whimsicott. Ever found a white ball of fluff you couldn't quite explain? That was likely the work of a Whimsicott. Slipping through the tiniest of cracks like the wind, they like to move furniture around and leave little fluff balls, little mother huggers. Though they look like sheep, they're actually grass types, and their fluff is more like cotton than wool. Star Rod.
Oops.
Star Rod, the Kirby item, not the Paper Mario. Attack normally, and you may as well just be swinging any old stick around. If you deliver a hefty blow of it, this magic wand will launch a shooting star. The Star Rod powers the Fountain of Dreams, and Kirby once used it to defeat the evil Nightmare when he appeared from the fountain in Kirby's Adventure. Best feeling.
Yeah.
The leader? He's not the leader.
Yeah, where'd that come from? Wait, what? Since when was he the leader? What? I feel like they just made that up. Hold on.
I think they got him and Ludwig confused. Also, why is the M in Minions capitalized? That's not the name of like Bowser's group.
Yeah.
It's like the leader of Bowser's Minion. Oh yeah, that side game in Mario Luigi Superstar Saga's remake.
Huh.
The leader of so-and-so, not. With aggressive tendencies to match. He's easily recognized by his tall blue hair. In New Mario Wii, he makes his appearance in World 1. You might think he's tough with his blue fireballs and shell spins, but his patterns are actually pretty easy to read. Did he shoot fireballs in New Mario Wii?
Well, he shoots out the... If you want to count the, attack from the wands, I guess, but... I don't know.
The magical goosh. Owain, how do we pronounce his name? When so-and-so first runs into Lisa, so-and-so, he introduces himself as her son from the future, improves his royal hair with the brand of the Exalt on his arm. He has a tendency to get carried away, shouting out special move names and referring to himself as the Chosen One. So he's a Smash character then. Chibi Robo and Chibi Tot. Chibi Robo's back from the not too distant future to collect nostalgia. That sounds like a name people would. That sounds like a word people would use to refer to New Super Mario Brothers. Stream paused again.
Oh, crap. Keeps doing that.
To collect nostalgia. He needs to fill the museum with all sorts of stuff you can find out in a... Since that's where you are, why don't you give him a hand by taking pictures of Nintendo 3DS System's camera? Thank you for... I love how that's the same Nintendo 3DS System. It'll be an adventure for both of you. So, nothing about Chibi Tot, really. So, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been pronouncing this Ore, but it's Ore Club and not Ore. A weapon rough-hewn from minerals mined from the Mountain of the Gods. When complete, this weapon was imbued with a soul, which made a large glowing eye open in the center. Okay, so it's Soul Edge. Okay. Not only is it immensely powerful, but it does wonders for hand-eye coordination. The Demon Train might have a face, but there's no resemblance whatsoever to a certain other villain series. Yeah. This evil locomotive packs such a punch as it charges along the tracks. This evil locomotive packs such a punch as it charges along the tracks, not even the most dedicated train spotter would hang around long enough to take a photo. Oh yeah, this is when the Harkitans got redesigned and smashed.
Yeah, I think it's based on Skyward Sword design.
It looks like a gem, like kept in a gold cage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give that to my girlfriend.
Yeah?
A quintessential item from the Legend of Zelda series that raises your max health. In those games, you have to defeat bosses to get them, but in this one, they'll just fall from the sky, which makes things a whole lot easier. If you see one, grab it quick. In midair if you can. Why? To take 100 off your damage. That's why.
Oh.
I appreciate the reflectiveness on him.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
The Sticker Fest looked super fun, so he thought he'd get up on stage. And with the Sticker Comet looking all sparkly and stuff, how could he not touch it? And that's when the evil Royal Sticker brought up poor Bowser's dark side. You see, Bowser was the victim of circumstance.
Oh god.
Is that the plot of Sticker Star?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Became evil. Lure.
Huh.
Hothead. Throw this on the ground and it'll slide around, damage everything in its path, except you. You can make the hothead get bigger and more powerful by attacking it with fire and lightning. And it's pretty impressive just how big and powerful it can get.
Again, the generic item trophies.
So the rocket belt was something from Pilot Wings.
Oh, probably. I don't actually know.
Like, I think it's in Pilot Wings Resort. Also, yeah, we're due for a new Pilot Wings, Nintendo.
That'd be cool.
The gap between Resort and 64 is almost as big as the gap between Resort and now.
Yeah.
An item made of 2 jet engines fitted into a belt. Equip it, then press the jump button or hold up while in midair to fly. The jets don't last forever, so you have to touch down after a bit. You can charge them up on the ground and blast right off again. That is a long sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Very maneuverable and great for making tactical recoveries. Barrels. Barrels have all sorts of items inside, but they're tough. Taking them lightly after throwing them might not be enough to get things over. In fact, you might just end up setting them rolling. And just so you know, rolling barrels are a force to be reckoned with. They can send you flying right off the stage. You know, I forgot so Smash 3DS does still have like the alternate designs for the barrels and crates.
Yeah.
Okay. How did I not notice that? Ultimate, I think, got rid of that.
I don't remember that.
Or at least they standardized it for more stages. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm a fan of the series, I promise, folks. A bomb for a body, burning fuse on top, 2 little legs, and a wind-up key spinning away on the back. We probably don't need to tell you what's going on here. Now that doesn't happen too often. Then again, who knows? Maybe some people will look at a bomb and think it's an 8-ball happy crisis. I mean, it kind of does. Wild Gunmen, a group of 5 quick-drawn outlaws from the American. The second they hear fire, they'll whip out their trusted pistols and start shooting. A member of the gang will show up whenever the Duck Hunt duo uses a down special move. Keep an eye out for the fast of these rapscallions. That one's their boss. Zelda's Spirit. Spirit Tracks. No, what game is she from, really? In that game, Chancellor Cole casts Zelda out of her, so she agrees to join Link on his quest in her spirit form. On the plus side, Link and you can still see and hear her as you explore temples together. She'll even possess a phantom or two if it helps get the job done quicker.
Oh, hey. Is it? Yeah, okay, well, yeah, it makes sense for this to just be based on the actual track, but yeah, that's cool.
It looks like the framework of a model kit. A metropolis in the heart of the Space Federation, where all the racing leagues begin in the original Zero game. In this tricky stage, you fight on top of the Blue Falcon as it thunders along the track, switching to different vehicles suddenly as the race rages on. Whatever you do, don't fall onto the track. That's sure to hurt. I forget F-Zero actually has lore.
Yeah.
Souffle. Sounds like a Pokemon name. One of the cuter enemies to come from Kid Icarus. We could tell you it's a cake, but that would be a lie.
It looks more like a Kirby enemy, to be honest.
I'm sorry, do they have faces on both sides?
Oh, they do? What the heck?
But wait, there's more. See the little cherry on top? That's actually an eye. And the way it darts around unpredictably, evading your attempts to hit it, is anything but delicious. I want cake. The stat boosts it drops really are worth getting stuck into, though. Tiki, my favorite Miraculous character. Tiki resides in Valm as the voice of the Divine Dragon. You might be surprised to learn that she is 3,000 euros. 3,000 euros. That's how much this game costs. 3,000 years old. As befitting one from the Divine Dragon tribe, she has a very calm demeanor, but every so often she'll show her youthful spirit. I must say, can't pronounce her name. Mela Lee. The voice for Tiki is very pleasant. Fairy Bottle. A bottle containing a fairy with healing powers. If your damage is 100% or more, it'll heal you by 100. If not, then the fairy won't do a thing. On the plus side, if someone else needs it, you can take it instead and have the smug satisfaction of stealing their precious hope away. The joy about Smash is it gives you many opportunities to be a dick.
Yeah.
Dr. Ryutu, yeah. Dr. Ryutu, for the love of Pete, Ryuta Kawashima is the neuroscientist behind the Brain Training series. In this game, he sends numbers from 1 to 9, flying onto the screen to crash into one another. If two colliding numbers add up to 10 or more, they'll explode. If the two numbers total 10 exactly, the explosion will be even more impressive. I forget, him and Dr. Wright are like the only characters based off of real people.
Yeah.
Turn Blue, that's a weird name.
Turn to Blue, yeah, what the heck?
And why is it capitalized?
The
colorful ghosts in Pac-Man usually act as pursuers, chasing down the hero as he goes in search of food. But feed him a power pellet, not capitalized, and now it's the ghost's turn to run. They take on this new form as they flee for their ghostly lives. In this game too, you can see the ghosts in this form if you grab a power pellet in the Pac-Maze stage.
I think we're almost done.
Roy from Mario. This heavy guy is one of Bowser's minions, again with this organization, like strong his weight around. His pink sunglasses might not make him seem evil, but the speed he can go from slacker to soldier certainly does. In Mario 3, he causes earthquakes to stop Mario in his tracks while attacking with blasts of magic. Nasty stuff. Was Roy said to be a slacker in any supplementary material?
It's news to me.
Crates. Just throw or attack crates. To get at the goodies inside. Their appearance changes depending on the stage, so maybe you'll get a wooden crate. Or maybe you won't. That doesn't change how it is on the inside, though, which is a good life lesson. Also, it may just explode if you attack it. Another important life lesson from us to you.
Okay, yeah, this should be the last one. Wait.
Sylveon, the trans flag Pokemon. Happy Pride, everyone.
Yeah.
Sylveon is one of Eevee's various final and as far as I know, the latest evolution in general. It It has a lot of great attacks to use in battle, but it actually seems to be a peace-loving sort of Pokemon. Case in point, it can completely stop the flow of battle by moving its ribbon-like feelers in a way that charms its opponents into not wanting to fight anymore.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, and that's all the trophies. All 707 of them.
We read for Emolga then.
Yeah, Emolga was yeah, that was one of the trophies we read in the last session apparently, and then all the other stuff below that should be stuff that we've gone through before. So that should be everything. We might have missed something given that.
Did we read Robobone?
Wait, which one?
Robobone.
Where was that?
Go all the way up.
Okay.
All the way.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we saw this one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, I went through like the few of these while you were still finishing up the
Oh yeah, I just didn't read them aloud. That's probably just
yeah.
Okay. 707 trophies.
Yeah, I don't remember how many are in Wii U, but it's quite a lot.
It's like, oh gosh. Like they have the models for a lot of them, so I guess you may as well have them, but
yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Frick.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Oh gosh, probably gotta be at least 800 Wii U version.
Yeah. I do kind of.
Some trophies are shared between the versions, so we don't know. So that means I might have to reread the summaries.
Yeah, I wonder if the ones that are like carried over, I wonder if the description's different. I mean, I'm not gonna remember the descriptions of this, but that'd be interesting. I do kind of miss the living room version of the trophy hoard or whatever. Like seeing all the different like consoles and stuff.
That wasn't a living room. That was a friggin' man cave.
Yeah. I do quite like.
Bunker.
Yeah, pretty much. I did quite like the castle in Brawl as well though. It's kind of just a random mountain here, which is like fine I guess, but it's not as interesting I think.
They ran out of space in the house. They had to just go up into the atmosphere.
Yeah. I guess yes, final thing. Let's just see our stats. Got 95 hours of playtime, 179.
No lifer.
God, this. Oh man. God, I remember. Like I thought, I went into this game thinking it'd be like, oh, it would be like shorter than Melee. It wouldn't be that bad. Like I think, in terms of stream time, I think it's been shorter than Melee, but in terms of game time, it's definitely been way longer. Because the amount, it really can't be understated how much stuff I did off camera. Like again, the reason why there was no stream last month is because he's
a no lifer.
Yeah, the amount of grinding I had to do off camera is just absurd. Like it just took forever. Like this game just never ended. Yeah, it's
Most used player Captain Falcon.
Yeah, yeah, I pretty much I don't really have much of a reason. I just kind of put a bunch of specific equipment on him, and he's just the one I felt the most comfortable doing getting the most like items with him, so yeah. Yeah, classic times cleared 64. Yeah, just
Good grief.
yeah, so much stuff. No online stats other than one friend apparently. What the heck? Okay. Uh,
Loneliest character.
None. Oh yeah, I think Bowser is the favorite character because he's just the one that I left the game running for 50 hours for. That's good. I don't know why Little Mac is my second favorite on here. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't know.
Fence Nelly.
But yeah, that's 3DS, I guess. I don't think there's anything else I need to be showing her. What is this Wii U stuff? Exchange custom fighters or use in 3DS. Yeah, no, I don't.
Can that connectivity even work anymore?
I don't know. I guess it's a case of like oh, you have like equipment that you just want to put into the Wii U game. You can just do that for some reason, but other than that, it doesn't seem like there's much of a reason to bother with any of that. All the challenges are done. Yeah, I kind of don't like that I had to use use the hammer on the one that get all the Smash Run powers, but the last one just wasn't spawning, and I did Smash Run like 500 times. Like I tried my best, but even I have my limits on this stuff.
You did. You put yourself through your paces here, I think.
Yeah.
Like, this is an impressive game. That they were able to get so much parity with a console Smash game is, well, impressive. Definitely meant to be played in short bursts and not for streams.
Yeah, oh god. Like, this is definitely not the kind of game that you're supposed to play like this. It's definitely meant to be a thing where you pick up every now and then, or like something that you pick up when you're just on a bus ride or out somewhere and you just need to pass the time for a few minutes or something. Because like trying to do this grind stuff just isn't very fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very conflicted. Well, not really conflicted, more so just kind of exhausted with this game more than anything. Like, it's definitely been it's definitely been the worst one to complete so far. I can't imagine Wii U or Ultimate will be as bad as this, but we'll see how that ends up going. But like, just the fact that this has been so RNG heavy, and the fact that it gives you a lot of repeats with customs and drops and all that, really makes it a lot worse than it would have been otherwise. But that just kind of sells it for me. Like, having to grind for as long as I had to just wasn't very fun at all. Like, I just wanted it to be over, to be honest. And again, there really isn't much else you can do. And yeah, I don't know. Like, the game is fine. Like, the game is fine casually. Like, I think it's a fine Smash game. It's probably one of my least favorite overall still. But like, as a game, it's fine. Like, I think a lot of it is trimmed down to work for a handheld. I think Smash Run's a cool mode. The roster's generally pretty good. In terms of newcomers, I think Brawl still has probably my favorite set of newcomers in the series, but the Smash Falls is still pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. The game's perfectly fine. It's definitely a much better game if you play it casually. It's not so much great if you try to complete it. And I guess we'll see if Wii U fares any better with that. But you know.
played. Like I have not. Like I Smash Wii is probably the aside from 64 is probably the one game I played the least, unfortunately. So I'm interested in revisiting that.
Yeah, I'm interested in revisit. Again, I don't want to jinx myself because I said I am looking forward to Wii U. But I don't want to jinx it because I said the same thing for 3DS, and I didn't really like this one too much. So I hope we don't get a repeat of that. I don't want to go into 2 Smash games in a row and end up just getting super exhausted with them. So we'll see.
I think since you have gotten all shared between both versions, like, I think you can grant yourself some leeway to kind of cheat with how you get the customs in the Wii U version.
Yeah, what do you have any final feelings to say about Smash 3DS as a game, I guess?
It was on a technological level, it might be the most ambitious. Bringing that experience to a handheld system is just neat.
Yeah.
And they were able to achieve general parity with the Wii version is cool, and it's a game that it's very much pushing the 3DS to its limits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, some compromises had to be made. Ice Climber is my beloved, but
yeah,
it's impressive that they were able to do it. And yeah, it might be the last Smash game where we had like a bunch of stages at launch and they weren't all chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. Solid game. I should play it myself again.
Yeah. I don't really have much else to say about it. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know when I'll do Wii U. I definitely want a bit of a break before I do that. So I'm not gonna really guarantee much of anything. Maybe by the end of the year, but like I'm not gonna promise that. It kind of just happens when it happens. But yeah. I'm glad to finally have this finished so I can move on. So at some point in the somewhat near future ish, Smash will continue, and we'll see how Wii U ends up going. Cause yeah, that's good. I definitely know that in terms of difficulty, Smash Wii U is definitely puts you through your paces a lot more than 3DS does. 3DS was kind of just difficult because of the grinding, but there wasn't really much difficult about it. It just kind of took a while. So yeah, that'll be a thing. But that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to really say. So yeah, I got nothing else. So I guess it's just. I guess we'll just see you guys later.
Take care, everyone.
Have a good night, folks.